Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Gauge heads-up display.
Check.
Four-door preferences from home interface.
Will do, sir.
Solo TV 84, I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones, and welcome to part 5 of the Don't Be Bitter, Be Better series. And today I'm going to talk about a couple different things, so bear with me, okay? Now, the first thing I want to talk about is we are certainly living in chaotic times, confusing times, times where there's a lot of tension, and this is more obvious than ever during that presidential debate, right, that happened a few weeks ago, which, that gave me anxiety, man. I had to turn that off because that was just trash, right? And so we're living in times right now where a lot of people are uncertain, where we don't know what's going to happen, and a lot of people are on edge. And I totally understand. I totally get it. You know, all I can say is in times like these, for me personally, I try to do what's best to keep my mental health up, meditate, read the word, and just be in a good space, you know, limit my social media time, things like that. I'm not saying I got all the answers, but you really have to be aware of how you're feeling, how you're thinking, and more importantly, analyze those reasons why you're feeling and thinking that way. Because if you're watching, you know, certain YouTube videos, or you're watching certain social media, you know, channels or clips or what have you, and you're letting it impact you in a negative way, you have to wonder, why is that? And what's the message that they're trying to convey, right? And so right now, we live in these times of uncertainty and confusion. And I'm blessed to say that even with this year having been not ideal, right? There's still been a lot of blessings that have been happening in my life that I'm thankful for. Day 409 officially right now of NoFap. By the time some of you guys may see it, it might already be day 410. In regards to semen retention, what day are we at? I think it's 7 days now, semen retention, right? So let's get into the second part. So I was watching the Roommates YouTube channel. They also have the Roommates podcast, I believe. You know, they're doing big things. They got over 165K subs. Salute to them. And Hafiz made a video titled, Men Have Become Utterly Delusional. And I got to give him credit. And it was Hafiz talking about how when he does consultations with men, they want a particular woman, right? They want like this Instagram baddie. You know, she got the cakes, the nice midriff, the beautiful face, the puppies, as Xanadol's Clutch likes to call them. You know, I like to call those bombs, right? And then Hafiz was talking about when he talks to these guys, you know, typically when he runs it down, it's guys, okay, are you in shape? You're not in shape. You're currently working on it. Cool. Are you, do you have your own place? You live with your mama right now because of the, you know, beer flu situation. Okay. You know, like what do you have going on? And basically when he runs these guys' background, it doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? And I thought to myself, this sounds really familiar. And then I remembered real quick, a lot of guys that sound like that are guys that have a certain type of energy towards women, right? Especially these black pill incel guys. If you dig really deep into it, they will reveal themselves more. These guys will tell on themselves, right? Okay, so you're not bagging these Instagram baddies because you're underweight. You're living at your mom's house. But yet you want a bad chick that is doing this all for self. You know what I'm saying? And the reality is, when I look at the situation, even for myself, I know right now this is a great time for me to focus on me. Because here's the thing, guys. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. And if you've done semen retention and NoFap, when it comes to women, it's different. It's different. It's kind of like a Super Saiyan, but you're fusing, okay? You're fusing. You're fusing with, you know, your higher self, and that gives you crazy results. Now, what I'm about to say, some people might roll their eyes at. Some people might think I'm bugging. But if you've done semen retention or you're doing the work, if you're doing NoFap or you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. I'll give you an example. As most of you guys know, I'm not the best looking guy, right? But what happened a couple weeks ago was, you know, I was getting matches tons of matches on my Hinge, just blowing up, right? Next thing you know, I have so many matches that boom, I had like 4 dates lined up in a row. I was like, okay, bet. Now, mind you, while I'm getting all these matches, my focus is not on the women. My focus is on getting stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Setting up these interviews, dealing with other things professionally that I got to deal with. So my focus is on getting stuff done. So next thing you know, a couple chicks flake here and there, whatever, it happens. I link up with a couple. But as soon as it happens, all of a sudden, now that, okay, we got the bunker busting out the way, right? Now all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. So what I'm saying is, it's kind of like, now I'm pursuing the women again, you know, boom, trying to set stuff up through social circle or online dating. And it's kind of like, yo, they can pick up the energy like, Solo's a little thirsty. He needs a little bit of water. So a lot of people say, yo, what does that have to do, though, with men's standard of the type of women they want? I'm glad that you bring that up, because this proves the point that I'm trying to make. When you start to focus on things that truly matter, women will be around. I know people always like to say purpose, but there's a duality towards that. So what I mean by that is that, like, yes, it's important to focus on your purpose, but in the meantime, if you still want to, you know, engage and frolic, you should do that too. There's a balance towards it. You should always focus on, you know, the things that truly matter. And then women are always going to be secondary. However, when you engage that energy in regards to females and make it primary, that's when it gets picked up. Now, some people may call it the universe. Some people may call it, you know what I'm saying, your subconscious energy. Look, I'm not here to give you guys metaphysical advice. All I know is that the vibes are real, okay? And so I look at the situation nowadays, and I always say, man, we have to put the onus on ourselves to become responsible. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what about women? Because women are responsible as well. And I've never taken away the onus of women. You guys know that. But at the end of the day, when you see men every Saturday crying and complaining on some of these black pill channels about how they're not getting the women that they want, and then they have some sort of a weird, you know, fruity tooty type obsession with talking about other men and you know, taking pictures of other men. It's kind of like, okay, bro, either come out the closet, just be real with yourself that, you know, you don't even like women to begin with, you just stuck in the closet. Or number two, that energy that you have, right? All that smoke and animosity, learn how to transmute that energy, you know, sexual transmutation. And that's very, very important. So that's one of the reasons why, if you guys check me out on the gram, you see me up till 3, 4 a.m. editing videos. That's one of the reasons why, you know what I mean, I hit the gym. You know, I'm trying to be better, not just for women, let's keep it real, but I'm trying to be better for myself, for me. Know what I'm saying? And let's be honest. Guys who say, oh man, you shouldn't work out for women, that's simping. Look, a lot of us want to be better because we want the type of woman that we want. And this is what Hafiz was saying. You got a lot of guys out here, they want this baddie or this Instagram chick, but you don't think these Instagram chicks or these baddies that you guys lust over, they want a man that is equally yoked as them? Of course they do. You know? And here's the thing. There are ways to circumvent that. I've already made videos about it. I will continue to make videos about it. Once again, I'm not the best looking guy, but you know. Whew. Listen, there are ways to get around it. But the most important part about all of this is, even though you're not at where you want to be, is to have a positive mindset. That is the most powerful thing, advice anybody can give you. Having a positive mindset, a mindset that even though you're not where you want to be, even though you're still stuck at point A, even though you may be overweight or underweight, or you may live at your mama house, or you may be working at an entry-level position job, is to have that mindset that, you know what, I am here right now, but I'm taking steps to improve. The problem happens is if you let that bitterness, that anger, that confusion, the hatred consume you, then yeah, it's going to be very difficult to get out and see the light. And then you're going to be one of those weirdos on Saturday nights, every Saturday night, talking for 8 hours about your jawline and the angle of your cheekbones and all types of weirdo stuff that really doesn't do anything to edify your soul or spirit. All it does is perpetuate more negativity and more negativity and more negativity because all you're doing is coping without a solution. You see, if a lot of men were honest with themselves, it's really easy to laugh at somebody else and say, oh, this guy is this, that guy is that. But it's very difficult to really look inside yourself and say, damn it, I got to work on this shit and fix this. A lot of people don't want to do that because for you to look inside yourself and really have to do that means that you're not perfect. It means that you're not the person that you envision yourself to be. It means that, yes, you have stuff that you have to work on. Anyway, day 100, 409, no fat. Feel me? Day 7, semen retention. Feel me? I got a girl coming over, thick ass nurse. We'll see what jumps off, man. I'll let y'all know. I'll holler. You know what I mean? You already know. Follow me on social media. www.patreon.com/solotv84. www.patreon.com/solotv84. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter at SOLOTV84. It's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace.
Dom the Monko.